Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a topic that's been on a lot of people's minds: the state of public safety in Vancouver. Specifically, we're going to unpack the newly released Vancouver 2025 Gun Report. This isn't just about numbers and statistics. It's about understanding the story they tell about our city and the direction we're headed. Now, this report is a comprehensive look at gun-related incidents, policy effectiveness, and community safety initiatives over the past year, providing a projection for 2025. It's a pretty dense document. So I've spent the last few days breaking it down to bring you the key takeaways. We'll look at the good, the bad, and what it all means for us as residents of this beautiful city. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into it. First, let's start with the headline figures. The report indicates a 12% decrease in overall firearms-related incidents in the last reporting period. This is a significant drop and certainly a positive trend. The Vancouver Police Department attributes this success to a combination of intelligence-led policing and proactive enforcement, particularly targeting known hotspots and disrupting supply chains for illegal firearms. They've emphasized a data-driven approach, which seems to be paying off by allowing them to allocate resources more effectively. Drilling down, the most substantial decrease was seen in incidents of public discharge of a firearm, which fell by nearly 20%. This is huge. It means fewer stray bullets and safer public spaces, which is a win for everyone. The report highlights several successful operations that led to the seizure of a significant number of unregistered and illegally modified weapons before they could be used on the streets. This preventative work is often unseen, but its impact is clearly reflected in these numbers. It's a testament to the hard work of law enforcement agencies working behind the scenes. However, the report isn't all good news. While overall numbers are down, there's a concerning trend noted in the type of firearms being seized. The report points to a rise in the prevalence of so-called ghost guns, unserialized privately made firearms that are incredibly difficult to trace. These are often assembled from kits purchased online, bypassing all traditional regulations and background checks. This poses a unique and growing challenge for law enforcement. Because they lack serial numbers, tracing their origin and linking them to crimes is a forensic nightmare. The report dedicates an entire chapter to this issue, labeling it a top-tier priority for 2025. It calls for updated federal legislation to regulate the sale of firearm components and 3D printing blueprints. It also suggests increased collaboration with international partners and shipping companies to intercept these kits at the border. This is a battle that's increasingly being fought, not just on the streets, but in the digital world and at our ports of entry. It's a complex problem that requires a modern, multifaceted solution. Another area of concern highlighted in the report is the demographic data. While gun violence has decreased overall, it remains disproportionately concentrated in specific neighborhoods and among certain youth demographics. The report stresses that this is not just a policing issue, but a deep-seated social one. Factors like poverty, lack of educational and employment opportunities, and mental health challenges are all identified as root causes that can lead young people down a path of gang involvement and violence. This is where the community aspect of the report really comes into focus. It praises several community-led initiatives that are making a real difference on the ground. It's programs offering mentorship, after-school activities, job training, and conflict resolution skills are showing incredible promise. The report argues that for every dollar invested in these preventative community programs, the city saves several more in long-term policing, judicial, and healthcare costs. It's a powerful argument for shifting our focus from purely reactive enforcement to proactive community investment. One standout example mentioned is the Foundry model, which provides integrated health and social services for young people aged 12 to 24. These centers offer mental health support, substance use services, primary care, and social services all under one roof. making it easy for young people to get the help they need without navigating a complex and often intimidating system. The report shows a clear correlation between the presence of these centers and a reduction in youth crime in the surrounding areas. It strongly recommends expanding this model across the Lower Mainland. Now, let's talk about policy. A big part of the 2025 report analyzes the effectiveness of recent handgun restrictions and buyback programs. The data suggests that these policies have had a moderate but positive impact. The National Handgun Freeze, for instance, has effectively capped the number of legal handguns in circulation, preventing that pool from growing. The buyback program has successfully removed thousands of firearms from private homes, reducing the risk of them being stolen and ending up in the wrong hands. However, the report is also realistic. It acknowledges that these measures primarily affect legal gun owners and do little to stop the flow of illegal firearms smuggled from across the border, which are the weapons of choice for organized crime. This is why the report continuously circles back to the importance of targeting smuggling routes and cracking down on the illegal market. It's a two-pronged approach. Regulate the legal market to prevent leakage into the illegal one, and aggressively police the illegal market itself. The report also touches on the importance of public perception and community trust. It includes survey data showing that while most Vancouverites feel generally safe, fear of crime is often higher than the actual statistical risk. This fear can be fueled by high-profile incidents and media coverage. The report suggests that transparent communication and community engagement are key to bridging this gap. When people understand what's being done and see the positive trends, it can help build confidence and reduce anxiety. Police visibility in neighborhoods, community liaison officers, and public forums are all cited as effective tools. So, what are the key recommendations for 2025 and beyond? The report lays out a clear roadmap. Second, tackle the ghost gun problem head-on with new legislation and technology. And even municipal social services departments need to work more closely together, sharing information and coordinating their efforts. The problems we face are interconnected, and our solutions need to be as well. A criminal network doesn't stop at municipal boundaries, and neither should our enforcement efforts. Ultimately, the Vancouver 2025 Gun Report paints a picture of a city making real progress, but one that still faces significant challenges. The path forward seems to be a balanced approach, one that combines smart policing with compassionate, community-focused social investment. It's about recognizing that you can't police your way out of these problems entirely. You have to address the root causes that lead to violence in the first place. It's about building a city where every young person has the opportunity to thrive, making the path of crime and violence a less attractive option. That's my breakdown of the Vancouver 2025 Gun Report. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but understanding the data and the expert recommendations is the first step. What do you think? Were you surprised by any of these findings? Do you think the city is on the right track? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear your perspective on this. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into issues affecting our city. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.